to move up into place, which it's done so now, and they're ready to run. Fifth on the program, Strands go back and away, and Al Elvis has stood there and has bombed the start. So Al Elvis has missed it about 30 metres. The rest of them trotted away well. Getting out fast, Arachnometer from down on the inside, but just as I speak, it's broken up. Arachnometer's off stride, the first starter, and Copacomida's come across and found the lead into the first turn from Adora Ziva. Getting up on the inside, Lochlee Jacob is trying to get right through behind the leader, and it's been able to do so there. In fourth placing is Lomont Success by the first turn. Trot for Pete off stride, so it's galloping its way back to the tail. So taking stock as they wheel into the back straight the first time around, it's Copacamida who leads. From Lochlee Jacob second, left without cover Adora Ziva, and dropping down to the pegs is Lomont Success. Next is I'm Not a Trotter, and the favourites quickly off and around them here. Bryn Mawr gets past the stablemate Al Elvis, who was slow to begin. 5 metres away, Arachnometer, who galloped after the start. Didn't lose a lot of ground, but lost its chance of leading. It's last to the group, and after galloping into the first turn, Trot for Pete's about 50 metres away. 50.6 is the lead time, and the leader, Copacamida. It's a clear and uncontested front runner. Leads 5 metres, Lochlee Jacob. Ahead away third is Bryn Mawr. Now getting a bit of cover, Adora Ziva. It's one out, one back, and covering up Lomont Success. 5 metres, I'm Not a Trotter, who's 3 back the outside of Arachnometer. Last of the group, Al Elvis, 20 off the leader, and out the back, Trot for Pete. First quarter of the last mile in 32.3, and it is Copacamida who leads them down to the winning post with a circuit left to run. The bell's chiming. 4 metres away, second, Bryn Mawr. Third, Lochlee Jacobs had a nice run and awaits the use of the shady Shark Hanover sprint lane. Fourth, Adora Ziva. Lomont Success is fit down on the pegs. Next came Arachnometer. They're followed then by I'm Not a Trotter. Al Elvis and Trot for Pete about 40 metres away. Passing the 800, 29.9 the second quarter. Going into the back straight, and it's Copacamida. 4 metres, Lochlee Jacob. Bryn Mawr the outside. Lomont Success in fourth. Just on a loose rein, Adora Ziva. Peeling out I'm Not a Trotter from Arachnometer. And Al Elvis has now gone back in between runners and is held up at the end of the field. So they head off the back straight, 500 to run. Copacamida, 4 metres clear. Second, Lochlee Jacob, the favourite. Bryn Mawr's being stoked along second. Hasn't responded just for the time being. Lomont Success stayed on the pegs from I'm Not a Trotter, and Al Elvis has got right to the outside and is starting to wind up strongly. Third quarter in 30.8. They come around the turn. The leader galloped. Copacamida off stride. Lochlee Jacob hit the front now. Lomont Success has trekked through behind it. Al Elvis is winding up down the middle, and then came Bryn Mawr. It's Lochlee Jacob tackled by Al Elvis. Getting through on the inside is Lomont Success. It's Lochlee Jacob. Lomont Success is cutting it down. Lomont Success and Lochlee Jacob, they'll hit it together. Oh, I think Lochlee Jacob a nose to Lomont Success, but don't hold me to it. Al Elvis just peaked on the run, has run third. I'm Not a Trotter might have got up to run fourth in front of Bryn Mawr. Then came Adora Ziva. Next, Arachnometer. Trot for Pete, and after galloping coming to the turn, Copacamida's finished at the end. 31.2 the last quarter, the mile in 28.5. Big finish. Tight finish. Lochlee Jacob or Lomont Success. They've hit it together. Did think initially the outside